Hopefully that's not how the stream begins. I mean the coughing that preceded. I hope you didn't hear the coughing. Anyways, hello. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I mean, thank you for tuning in. How have you been? I'm going to try to tweet this out. Sorry for all the clickety-clackety. Come on. Come on. Okay. So there, I've got the link. That's good. Sorry, I'm being a little too hyper, huh? This is supposed to be ASMR, don't you know? Well, I titled the video slightly differently, so maybe it can be a little less sleepy, huh? It's a chill chat nightcap. It's not sleep mode. It's a chill chat nightcap. You know what I mean? Okay. What am I gonna tag this with? Relaxing, perhaps. Soothing, calming, sleepy. Chill, fun, silly, random, geeky, nerdy. What else? Night, I guess. Yes. Sorry about all the clickety-clackety again. There we go. Did that work? Should I have? Oh dear. Should I have tweeted that differently? Well, it's not going to show the link, right? It's not making it obvious. Oh dear me. We have a viewer. Hello. I'm being a bit more energetic than usual. I hope you do not mind this. Please feel free to say something in chat regarding, what kind of sounds you might like to hear, or what I should read for you, perhaps, or sing for you, or talk about with you, or what kind of other trigger sounds, perhaps, like the brushing of the mic, or the brushing of my stubble, or of my long hair. Or, I don't know. I was, a moment ago just explaining that I changed the title of this video to Chill Chat Nightcap Episode 1, which apparently is an excuse to be more energetic and less, less calm, less boring, like my Sleep Mode series or some of my other videos. So, yeah, perhaps this series will gain more traction and attraction than the others. Perhaps it's possible, however likely or not. Yes, about 10 minutes ago I ended a half an hour. Oh, of course they left. How dare they? I'm just kidding. Come back! I never got up to pee like I was supposed to. Maybe I should go do that. I'll find something else to read, eh? Gosh. Sorry. I keep getting those little coughing spells every once in a while. Same thing is happening during work lately because of my illness last week. But in any case, I'm back now. Right, I might as well pull up that short story. And maybe, well, I don't know, I should use the restroom first, actually. Shouldn't I? Okay, I've got this short story pulled up. It's very short. I will read that when I return from the restroom. Okay? Let me mute this in the meantime. This is Mutiny. No, it's just Muty. Okay. BRB. I have returned. And now I suppose I shall read a short story for you. Remind me to leave the link in comments later. Perhaps. Alright, here we go. This is The Egg by Andy Weir. You may have read it before. I certainly seem to remember reading it before. You were on your way home when you died. It was a car accident. Nothing particularly remarkable, but fatal nonetheless. You left behind a wife and 2 children. It was a painless death. The EMTs tried their best to save you, but to no avail. Your body was so utterly shattered, you were better off. Trust me. And that's when you met me. What? What happened? You asked. Where am I? You died, I said, matter-of-factly. No point in mincing words. There was a truck, and it was skidding. Yup, I said. I died? Yup, but don't feel bad about it. Everyone dies, I said. You looked around. There was nothingness, just you and me. What is this place? You asked. Is this the afterlife? More or less, I said. Are you God? You asked. Yep, I replied. I am God. My kids, my wife, you said. What about them? Will they be all right? That's what I like to see, I said. You just died, and your main concern is for your family. That's good stuff right there. You looked at me with fascination. To you, I didn't look like God. I just looked like some man, or possibly a woman. Some vague authority figure, maybe. More of a grammar school teacher than the Almighty. Don't worry, I said. They'll be fine. Your kids will remember you as perfect in every way. They didn't have time to grow contempt for you. Your wife will cry on the outside, but will be secretly relieved. To be fair, your marriage was falling apart. If it's any consolation, she'll feel very guilty for feeling relieved. Oh, you said. So what happens now? Do I go to heaven or hell or something? Neither, I said. You'll be reincarnated. Ah, you said. So the Hindus were right. All religions are right in their own way, I said. Walk with me. You followed along as we strode through the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particular, I said. It's just nice to walk while we talk. So what's the point then? You asked. When I get reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, right? A baby? So all my experiences and everything I did in this life won't matter. Not so, I said. You have within you all the knowledge and experiences of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now. Excuse me. I stopped walking and took you by the shoulders. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you can possibly imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are like, or of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a glass of water to see if it's hot or cold. You put a tiny part of yourself into the vessel, and when you bring it back out, you've gained all the experiences it had. You've been in a human for the last 48 years, so you haven't stretched out yet and felt the rest of your immense consciousness. If we hung out here for long enough, you'd start remembering everything. But there's no point to doing that between each life. How many times have I been reincarnated then? Oh, lots. Lots and lots. An end to lots of different lives, I said. This time around, you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 A.D. Wait, what? You stammered. You're sending me back in time? Well, I guess, technically. Time as you know it only exists in your universe. Things are different where I come from. Where you come from? You said. Oh, sure, I explained. I come from somewhere else. And there are others like me. I know you'll want to know what it's like there, but honestly, you wouldn't understand. Oh, you said, a little let down. But wait. If I get reincarnated to other places in time, I could have interacted with myself at some point. Sure, happens all the time. And with both lives only aware of their own lifespan, you don't even know what's happening. So what's the point of it all? Seriously? I asked. Seriously? You're asking me for the meaning of life? Isn't that a little stereotypical? Well, it's a reasonable question, you persisted. I looked you in the eye. The meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe, is for you to mature. You mean mankind? You want us to mature? No, just you. I made this whole universe for you. With each new life, you grow and mature and become a larger and greater intellect. Just me. What about everyone else? There is no one else, I said. In this universe, there's just you and me. You stared blankly at me. But all the people on Earth. All you. Different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone? Now you're getting it, I said, with a congratulatory slap on the back. I'm every human being who ever lived. Or whoever will live, yes. I'm Abraham Lincoln? And you're John Wilkes Booth, too, I added. I'm Hitler, you said, appalled. And you're the millions he killed. I'm Jesus? And you're everyone who followed him. You fell silent. Every time you victimized someone, I said, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to yourself. Every happy and sad moment ever experienced by any human was, or will be, experienced by you. You thought for a long time. Why? You asked me. Why do all this? Because someday you will become like me. Because that's what you are. You're one of my kind. You're my child. You're my child. Whoa, you said, incredulous. You mean I'm a god? No, not yet. You're a fetus. You're still growing. Once you've lived every human life throughout all time, you will have grown enough to be born. So the whole universe, you said. It's just an egg, I answered. Now it's time for you to move on to your next life. And I sent you on your way.
Interesting.
I hope you enjoyed that short story too, listener/viewer. Sorry. Why do I always do this? I was reading in binaural mode on the mic. That's kind of like defeats the purpose of binaural mode, you know? If anything, I should have had the mic on like I don't know the name of it. I can't remember. But, you know, on the mode that's directly pointed at me. And, yeah, you know. Too tired for this. Excuse me. Speaking of which, I've got to wake up in about 10 hours or less. So, since no one apparently showed up for this yet, I think I will go and try to sleep myself right about now. Although I am feeling kind of hyper now, though, so maybe that's not such a good idea. Maybe I should do some hair brushing or something to calm down. I don't know. I don't know. So, sir, if no one's shown up or said anything, I should say. If no one's said anything... Wait, what? What's going on? It's like, it's a shame that this channel is meant to be anonymous. Otherwise, I might just like cut and paste that, or parts of that recording of my voice. I don't know. And maybe put it in my demo reel. Start actually getting acting jobs for once. Maybe. I guess I could still do that. It's not like anyone's ever going to find this. I suppose. Let me know what you think in comments if you happened to hear this. Maybe you agree that I could send it out to people who might find it a worthy audition, so to speak. Alright, 60 more seconds. 60 more seconds until I'm going to bed. If you did make it this far, I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and all that good YouTube stuff. Follow me on Twitter, the same username, no spaces, Manonym ASMR.
Nanu.
Alright, 20 seconds remaining. Unless someone like pops in right then and I'll be like, oh, hello viewer. But I'm going to assume not. Okay. Bye for now. Sweetest dreaming, whether wake or sleep. Nighty night.